Now, of course, the big question many Alexa Bliss fans have is, when is Alexa Bliss going to return to WWE? Is she going to be part of the draft? What brand is she going to return to? Is she going to return alongside Bray Wyatt and Uncle Howdy? Are we going to see the return of Dark Alexa, which, by the way, Lexi Cabrera misses too? It remains to be seen, but all we know in kayfabe is the last time we saw Alexa Bliss was at the end of the Royal Rumble when she lost her matchup against Bianca Belair for the Raw Women's title, and Uncle Howdy popped up on the screen and questioned Alexa's authority, questioned whether she felt in charge, and she genuinely, in that moment, looked terrified. The same terror that she had on her face when, of course, we had that first interaction between The Fiend and Alexa. So it certainly seems that Uncle Howdy has been successful in whatever mission he's had, seemingly to get Alexa to embrace the darkness, revel in who she truly is, and it appears like Uncle Howdy is in control of Alexa, kind of like the puppet master pulling the strings. Now, of course, there's more questions than answers with this at the moment, but we can't also ignore the fact that we saw that dark Firefly Funhouse segment where we saw the same Jack-in-the-Box that Alexa used to release The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. So, of course, we're going to connect the dots. We also saw a female figure in the Funhouse playing with Undertaker action figures. We saw this eye pop up on the screen, the same eyes, contact lenses, if you like, that Lexi uses to portray that dark Alexa character. So we can't ignore the obvious connections between Bray, Alexa, The Fiend, and Uncle Howdy right here. Now, firstly, we got to establish from Bray Wyatt's perspective, Uncle Howdy's perspective, whether this is a revenge or reunion angle. And I'm guessing it's a revenge angle. I think that Uncle Howdy is using Alexa Bliss to fully get Bray Wyatt to embrace his ultimate form of darkness in The Fiend, or something darker and even more sinister than we've ever seen before. And I truly believe that at this moment in time in kayfabe, they're holding Alexa Bliss hostage. Now, of course, you can return Alexa Bliss and Uncle Howdy and add some layers to the storyline before you return Bray Wyatt. But I don't think that Alexa Bliss, Uncle Howdy or Bray will be part of the draft. I think they're going to return as a shock, as a surprise. It's going to be an open mouth moment where we go, what the heck? Like, this has come absolutely out of nowhere. And I don't think down the line we're actually going to have a full reunion with The Fiend or whatever version of Bray we get and Alexa. I think they're going to want to do something different. Of course, they've got the option of doing that, and there'll be some amazing rivalries. You could have a feud with Scarlett and Cross against Bray and Alexa. Like, that would be amazing. But I also feel that going their separate ways, Uncle Howdy was successful in getting them to both embrace their darker sides and revel in who they are, would be far more intriguing. You can always keep the option of pairing them together at a later date. But let's not forget, Alexa cost The Fiend on the grandest stage of them all against Orton. You're not really going to forget about that. I don't think it's any coincidence that we see Uncle Howdy wearing a crown of thorns, similar to the crown of thorns we saw Alexa Bliss wearing when she betrayed The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. If this is a revenge angle, the ultimate form of punishment would be getting Alexa Bliss to turn back to that dark side, because she tried to resist it. She actually got therapy to overcome the trauma of losing her Lily doll, getting her Lily doll destroyed by Charlotte Flair at Extreme Rules 2021. I really like the idea of this dark, psychologically twisted version of Alexa Bliss seeking her own revenge, going after the likes of Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, maybe even revisiting the Bianca Belair angle. Why it would make sense for Ronda Rousey is the last time Alexa Bliss held the Raw Women's title was in 2018 when she lost to Ronda. And since that point, many die-hard Alexa Bliss fans feel that she hasn't been the same Alexa Bliss in terms of credibility in the main title scene. Now, I don't particularly agree with that, but it's still an angle you could go with. Alexa resenting the fact that she hasn't been as successful since then, and Ronda is a logical target. I like the thought of Alexa going for Charlotte Flair. I mean, after all, Charlotte Flair destroyed her Lily doll, so there's definitely incentive there to go for Charlotte Flair. She tried to get therapy to overcome it, but it didn't work. It just made her even more darker and twisted. She could even go after Bianca to get revenge for the Royal Rumble and the humiliation there. That being said, though, there's no humiliation in losing to Bianca Belair. She's essentially the Terminator of the women's division in WWE. But what do you think? Get down in the comments section. How would you return Alexa Bliss? What was your favourite Alexa Bliss gimmick? Was it the NXT version, the Goddess, the Dark Alexa with the Fiend, Playground Alexa, or this current version of Alexa? Get down in the comments section. Always good to hear your thoughts and opinions. Looking forward to the Bray, Alexa and Uncle Howdy return very soon. I'm sure they'll be back soon. Thank you so much as always for watching the video. It'd be very much appreciated if you could like the video, share the video, and even better, subscribe if you're new, and we'll catch you in the next one.